Welcome to Positivity by Choice, achieving positivity by actionable, positive life choices. To be positive, don't just think positive, do positive. Today's positive choice: tolerance. Let's discuss 10 inspiring tips. Tolerance. Freedom from bigotry. A fair, objective, and permissive attitude towards those whose opinions, beliefs, or qualities differ from yours. I didn't grow up in a tolerant household. Moving to Los Angeles in 1986 was the best remedy I could have chosen. I quickly realized how small-minded my upbringing had been. We can't control what we're taught as children, but as adults, we can unlearn it. Tolerance implies no lack of commitment to one's beliefs. Rather, it condemns the oppression or persecution of others. John F. Kennedy. Do others have the unfettered right to impose their beliefs on you? Of course not. But it works both ways. If you demand tolerance, you need to show it in return. Tolerance is giving to every other human being every right that you claim for yourself. Robert Greene Ingersoll. We don't all think alike. It's as simple as that. Tolerance is a sign of strength and confidence. Intolerance signals fear and ignorance. The tolerant observe, listen, and learn. The intolerant know it all already. Which do you choose to be? Intolerance is the first sign of an inadequate education. Alexander Solzhenitsyn. Helen Keller is even more adamant. The highest result of education is tolerance. So, allow me to give you 10 tips to develop and enhance your tolerance. Number 1, assess your intolerance. Ask yourself, why make that judgment? Do you do it from past experience, your upbringing, no basis at all? Number 2, research the difference in opinion. Are there any facts that support your conclusion versus the other person's conclusion? In the practice of tolerance, one's enemy is the best teacher. Dalai Lama. Think about it. You're not going to learn anything in an echo chamber filled with people who already agree with you. The only way to expand your knowledge is by expanding the range of information you receive. Who better to learn from than someone who sees things differently than you do? Number 3, see the individual, not the stereotype. Find out what that person thinks. Don't just assume that's what all people like that think. Number 4, empathize. Make an honest effort to see things from their perspective. Number 5, value differences. Appreciating a variety of perspectives is a great way to learn and grow. You can learn little from people who always agree with you. Tolerance for those who already agree with you is no tolerance at all. Ray Davis. Number 6, listen to what others have to say. Often, that is enough. People just want to be heard, even if at heart they know you won't be convinced. Number 7, accept uncertainty. There may be no definite right or wrong answer, or multiple equally valid answers, or none at all. Number 8, don't act like a 100%er. I'm 100% right about 100% of everything, 100% of the time. You'll look foolish, not confident. Really, you know the type. The person who is so obtuse that anyone else eventually just gives up conversing with them. Don't be that person. Number 9, sometimes you just have to agree to disagree. Remember, if your most eloquent reasoning fails to convince, maybe you're not as right as you thought you were. Number 10, insist on tolerance in return. It needs to work both ways. Tolerance of intolerance is cowardice, said Ayaan Hirsi Ali. A free society only works if everyone is equally free. Do you want the rights freedom brings? Accept the responsibility of tolerance. It is necessary to be tolerant in order to be tolerated. Norman MacDonald. We'll finish with 2 easy exercises. Today, for any intolerance you exhibit, do item 1. Assess your intolerance. Ask yourself why you make that judgment. Past experience? Your upbringing? No basis at all? Assess. Tomorrow, do item 2. Research the difference in opinion. Look at no fewer than 5 sources, including at least one news media site that isn't one you customarily believe in. That's all for now. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked what you heard, if you know 2 people who need some positivity today, please share this video with them or share the website or podcast Positivity by Choice. Let's build a community of people who don't just think positive, but do positive. I'll see you again on Thursday when we continue our discussion of tolerance. Check out positivitybychoice.com. Discover 100 actionable, positive life choices for a better you and a better world.